Today's mission is to replace the old bridge assembly on a Ministar Castar. The original assembly on the Mark I Castar just eats through strings, and it's not adjustable in anything other than the height. Right, this is the kit that came from Playaway Guitars in the UK. Couldn't find anywhere here in the US to buy the parts from. So we've got all the parts here. We've got a Phillips head screwdriver and of course the instructions provided by Playaway Guitars. So the first thing we have to do is to remove the old bridge assembly. So pull these off with a pair of pliers first. At least to lock them down. Probably just leave them in there. With a bit of luck, this part should now just come straight off. Alright. One little piece that's got to come off is this top piece. This wire is important. This is a grounding wire, so we need to make sure that that actually remains in place. Alright, we'll remove these shim plates here, these little shim blocks. Right, so we'll use a drill bit that's a little bit smaller than the core of the screws. So you can use two of the screws from the old bridge. This part here is at an angle and we have to drill into this part all the way through so that it comes out the other side. There's a whammy. Let's see how that... Just a score on there. That has to be the same size so that it can slip in. So yeah. Should go through here, hopefully in a manner that will actually lock it into place. And then we install the strings. We've strung the strings and we got some adjustment to do because basically nothing here is actually nothing plays, but the first thing we're going to have to do is raise the saddles here. This is the main Allen key here, the main Allen screw here that locks it down, and these ones here on the top adjust the lock the height down. And so you can just adjust the top part here, and then that will extend. That will bring the bridge. That will bring the bridge up a little bit. So. Right, let's tune it up and see where we stand. Right, so we got it all adjusted. In the meantime, see how the whole thing works. Okay, mostly in tune, which for new strings isn't bad. So what I'm going to do, leave this and we'll come back and check it out. Right, so here we are about a day later, and we're still getting a little buzzing. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold up this shim to the right size lengthways, and then we're going to insert it in the gap here between the saddles and the bridge assembly itself. Right, so we've got our metal shim. We'll tighten up these Allen keys so that when we release these screws on the top, the bridge doesn't sink down again. We're going to just tighten these up. These will loosen without lowering the bridge. So now what we've done is all of these are loose, and we should be able to place this now in here, and that now fits just about perfectly. And now we should have more vertical adjustment. So now what we can do is we'll loosen up the main bolts and we'll see what the action is like. So now we just have to adjust each one of these in turn. Stop the string from buzzing. That's looking good. That's looking good. So now we've got it all adjusted. We'll then go back and lock down these nuts at the back here. At this point, once you've got the string height set, you could then loosen these up and adjust the intonation by adjusting these nuts here at the back, and that will adjust the movement of the saddle backwards and forwards. At this point I'm going to let this ride for a while and see how it goes. A quick look on this tuner, it actually looks fine. We're going to play a couple of leads off 2 tracks off of my original CD, Sins of the Times, bends and use of whammy bar, so we can see whether the guitar stays in tune. Let's see after all that lot if the guitar stayed in tune, or at least roughly in tune. Okay, first string's in tune, second string's in tune, third string is just very slightly flat, fourth string is just very slightly flat again, fifth string is in tune, sixth string is just barely out of tune. I'm pretty happy with this. I would view this upgrade as a success.